If it isn't Capricorn, time for your October Tarotscope.
Alright, Capricorn, this is your October Tarotscope, and I'm using the Gilded Tarot, which comes in a box set as the Easy Tarot, and this is guidebook by Josephine Ellershaw, one of the best tarot books I've ever read. So worth the price of the deck just to get this book. And then the oracle cards that we're using are the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray with artwork by Lily Moses. And there you have it. Okay, so let's start with the first week. We start out, Capricorn, with you making a statement about who you are to the world. When you have an Ace of Wands, Wands are our identity, and Aces are beginnings, and also actions, actions that you're taking that are the first time or the very beginning of something, stating what you're going to be doing. So the Ace of Wands tells me that you're branding yourself in a new way in the month of October, that you're staking your claim and saying, this is what I'm about, this is what I'm going to do, and it's new. It's not what you've done before. The next card you have is the Two of Cups. So you have some friendly ears there, at least one person who is really sort of your partner in this and understands what you're doing. Maybe you guys are working together. Maybe it's a working situation where it's maybe you and a coworker or you and your boss and you're like the right hand person, or they're the right hand person to you. So you have someone who is coming along on your journey as far as what you're claiming that you really are. And then we have the Six of Swords. Now this means that you're leaving from difficult waters into calm waters. So this could mean a couple of things, especially given these first two cards that have come up. So let's say that you're in a situation where this is a relationship. This card then to me would mean that you're probably leaving the relationship, because the swords would sever that relationship. But if this were a job situation, this also has two different meanings. This could mean that the job that you're in changes from one of difficult to a smoother situation, or it could mean that you get a whole other job. You're leaving the old job, which is the choppy waters, and moving into a new job, which is the smoother waters. So I'm sorry I'm not giving you really definitive stuff here, but this is a general reading, and I want to make sure that it's applicable to a lot of people. In the second week, you have the Justice card coming up. So for some, this is going to mean that if you have been denied something before, then you're going to get that something. So let's say that you were denied a raise, and all of a sudden in the second week of October, you are going to get that raise. Let's say that you're moving to a new job. If you are moving because you wanted more money, the new job's going to give you the money. Or let's say that it has to do with a relationship. If you were not getting the respect that you really deserved in a relationship, now you're going to get that respect. So it could be any of those scenarios with that. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This could very well indicate the partner that is in the Two of Cups card. So this could be a fire sign, yang energy person, somebody who likes to do things quickly but is intensely loyal, creative, fun, happy, likes to have a good time. So that is coming into your second week there. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. This is going to be an air sign yang person. By the way, the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And this card is a sword, which is an air sign. So that would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And so this knight is coming in and being quite cutting. This could be, let's say the scenario where you're in a new job. Then you might have a person in the new job already there who is quite cutting and critical of your performance and is judging you, frankly, for a lot of things. However, you've got the Justice card here, so it looks like the powers that be are going to correct them and let them know that they shouldn't be judging you like that. On the other hand, this person could be singing your praises. You know, they don't have to be critical, but people with the sword people very often are somewhat critical. And then let's move on to the third week, which is Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles shows that you're in a very, very good place. By the third week in October, you're quite comfortable in your surroundings, whether this is the relationship, the old job, or the new job. You're quite comfortable in your surroundings by the third week in October. And that's good because there's going to be more changes then. There is an eclipse coming on October 25th in Scorpio. Scorpio is a sextile sign to you, Capricorn, so this eclipse is probably going to affect you positively. And so you want to be aware that on October 25th, either a month before, a week after, a month after, or when a planet hits the sensitive point of the eclipse in your chart, change is going to come. Whether you choose the change, you don't choose the change, you don't want the change, doesn't matter. That change is going to come because the eclipse is going to make it so. And the person that that's going to tell you about all these changes is the Page of Wands, the next card that comes up. So we have the Knight of Wands next to the Page of Wands. Chances are that they are brothers in some way. Maybe they're close friends or something. But the page is going to tell you something that's going on. And most likely what they're going to tell you is what other people are saying about you in this new situation. So whether it's the relationship, the old job, the new job, you're going to hear the scuttlebutt. You're going to hear what people are really saying about you in that third week of October. And then we have another knight. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slow and steady knight. This is another earth sign. This also could be you, Capricorn. This is a person that doesn't change quickly, doesn't move, but is very loyal, is very methodical, is very stubborn, very persistent. And, you know, that person or you is going to stand their ground, and they're not going to let the gossip sway them one way or the other. So if that's you, that means that you're just saying, you know what, I don't really care what people say about me. I know who I am, and I'm going to be the same whether they gossip about me or not. Or whether it's somebody else that's saying that about you, which is the slow and steady knight. And then in the top of the fourth week, we have the Page of Swords. This is a person who is wanting to learn more from you, wants to learn more about how did you make this career transition. They're all about the concepts, the ideas, the communication, the words, and they want that, but they don't know how to get it. So they're going to be looking to you as a mentor, as a teacher in that fourth week. And this could also be somebody, if we're talking about a job situation, this could be a younger person, a yang energy in the job that is involved with communication in some way, writing, speaking, communicating with other people, doing the blogs, doing the website, whatever, and they want to learn from you. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is most likely a woman in authority of some kind. She is going to be caring, she is going to be secretive, she's going to be a person that gets all the gossip but never passes it on because that's how she keeps her power. That's not the only way she keeps her power, but that's one of the ways. She knows that passing on gossip doesn't get her anywhere, so she doesn't do it. But she is caring, she is emotionally involved with a lot of people in the workplace, just because that helps her to maintain her position, really, her power. The last card, though, is Seven of Swords. So this is the Sneaky Pete card. This is the card where somebody is taking something that doesn't belong to them. And I don't think it's actually taking from you. But if this is a job situation, then what this means is that somebody is stealing on the job. And it's at the very end of the reading. And this could be why change has to happen at this job, either the old one or the new one, because somebody is actually stealing. This could also just mean that somebody's leaving the employment. You know, they could just be taking their skills and their toys and leaving. They may take a few things that don't belong to them on the way out, but it doesn't mean that they're definitely stealing from the job. It could just be that they themselves are going away from the job. So that's what's going on with that card. All right, when I was picking your oracle cards, two jumped out of the deck. One is the Trader, exchange energy to create abundance, and one is Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So I'm going to look up both of these cards and read them to you now. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. The Trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or to be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe. Or both. For example, if you are a creative person and consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The Trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you are lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. Nice. And then we have the Animal Guardian. Trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. The Animal Guardian is the card that represents the animals of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. The Animal Guardian card depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them, and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spiritual realms. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They just express it, and you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. Wow, that's really, really interesting. All right, so Capricorn, that is your reading for October. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. And make sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know how this reading hit you, if it resonated with you, if it didn't, what resonated, what didn't. And while I have you, I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching my videos, for giving me a thumbs up and sharing these videos. Even if you share them on whatever, just share them. That's great. I will be doing readings at the New York Renaissance Fair through October 9th, every weekend, including the Monday of Labor Day, which is probably already passed when you're watching this video, but nevertheless, I was there. And after the Renaissance Fair closes on the 9th, I will also be doing 2 fairs in northern New Jersey on October 15th and 16th. And if you'd like to get a reading and make an appointment for a reading for either one of those fairs, please go to my website, thecoolcrone.com, click on Book Now, and then click on Fairs. Now, for the Renaissance Fair, I can't take appointments. It just doesn't work that way. But you can get information about the Renaissance Fair from my website, thecoolcrone.com. If you're interested in getting an astrology reading or a card reading like this, please go to my website and make an appointment. I'd love to meet you live. I do readings over Zoom for my private readings, but I consider them live. They're not pre-recorded, certainly. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, Capricorn. Have a wonderful month of October, and I will see you next time.